Denise here. This is Cooking with Kia and welcome to my kitchen. And so today I will be sharing my favorite recipe. It's my 4-cheese baked macaroni and cheese recipe. It has been in my family for decades, but I have finally mastered it and I want to share it with you all today. For the main ingredients, which are the most important to this recipe, we have smoked Gouda cheese, we have white sharp cheddar cheese, we have yellow mild cheddar cheese, and then we also have our shredded Parmesan. Here we have shredded sharp cheddar, which we'll sprinkle in between and then on top just to make it look pretty. Other of our ingredients, we have our eggs, so we'll use a few of those. In our family, we strictly use elbow pasta macaroni. There's no other pasta to use for this. We also use a ton of butter. I use heavy whipping cream. And then for my seasonings here, it's very simple. We use seasoning salt, garlic powder, chili powder, and pepper. So now that we are all acquainted with our ingredients for tonight, I want to take a step over here to our wine. This is important because every time I cook, I have a glass of wine. It's my good luck charm. I do not go a day without it. Tonight, I want to introduce to you one of my favorite sweet wines, which is our Rye-Unite Lambrusco. It's bubbly, it's citrusy, and it's really delicious. I love pairing it with cheeses. So, it's already started boiling water. You want to add your pasta to it. In my water, I already added a little bit of oil just to keep the pasta from sticking together. You want to make sure that you continuously stir this so that your pasta does not stick. We're going to cube our cheeses. I'm going to cube the smoked Gouda. You want to leave it really big just so that it'll spread out evenly throughout the pasta. Just a rough cut, nothing perfect. And the reason I like to use smoked Gouda is because you get this great smokiness flavor from it. So I believe our pasta is just about ready. Yep, it's ready. So you never want to cook your pasta all the way through. You want to cook it halfway and let it finish cooking in the oven. So now next we'll strain our pasta through the strainer. And you see how hot it is? Woo! Next, you want to run cool water over it so that it cools the pasta down. You want to make sure that you mix it, get down and dirty with those hands. Mix it through so that the cold water gets through the pasta. You don't want the pasta to be too hot because once you add your eggs, it'll scramble them. That's one thing we do not want. We're going to lay our pasta out in our pan. Make sure that your pasta is nicely layered and even. Because next comes the cheeses. So I combined our cheeses. As stated earlier, we have our white sharp cheddar, our yellow mild cheese, and then our smoked Gouda. You want to just add this to the pan. Listen, you guys are going to get dirty, so get those hands involved because there's going to be a lot of mixing going on. Next, our Parmesan. Layer that on. Alright. Get those hands in there. Mix it up. It's messy, but it's so worth it. Next, you want to pour about 1 cup of heavy cream in there. Add your butter. You want to make sure you get a good amount in there, guys. This is not for anyone who's on a diet. I don't want to hear nobody talking about, I'm watching my figure. This recipe is not for you. So add your eggs directly into your pasta. Hands, it's time to get messy. This is not for the squirmish. You want to make love to your pasta. Dance with it. Make sure you get it evenly throughout. Until all of the yellow is gone. You don't want to see any yellow. Mix it. We're going to add our finely shredded sharp cheddar cheese. to sprinkle it on top. But with this, you're going to sprinkle it in, but we're also going to go through and mix it with our hands. These bad boys right here. Yes, I know you're like, oh my god, I'm tired of my hands getting dirty, but I promise you, this recipe is so worth it. So worth it. Messy. Next, we're going to do our seasonings, but first, wine break. Alright, let's get started. Add your seasoning salt, your pepper, chili powder, not too much, and your garlic powder. Yes, beautiful. So now that our seasons are added, I swear this is the last time, guys. This is the last time you're going to get in here and mix it. But you really want to make sure you fold everything in. This right here is folding. You're folding. Fold all of your ingredients in. Fold all of your seasonings in. Fold. It's messy, but it's worth it. Alright. Now that we have our oven preheated at 350, we're going to add the pasta into the oven. You want to let it bake for 45 minutes at 375. Halfway between your 45 minutes, you want to take it out and mix it up. Add the rest of your shredded, sharp cheddar cheese. Sprinkle it on top and let it get a nice golden brown. Now, for you all, I have one that I already started here. So we are still at the half mark. But what we're going to do is mix it. Oh my god, look at that! Look at it! Please get all of this cheesiness. Goodness. That cheese pull. This is what I live for. I love this recipe, you guys, and I know that you are going to love it too. We're going to sprinkle some of the sharp cheddar cheese on top, just to give it a final coating, you know, just to make it look pretty, because it's going to get so brown and gooey and bubbly, and it's going to be perfect. Alright, so our macaroni and cheese should be ready to come out of the oven. Here it is, guys, our finished product, our 4-cheese baked macaroni and cheese, and it is beautiful. It was made with love, tender and care, so it's going to be amazing. It has a nice golden crispy crust on top, and then when you dig in, it's going to be nice and cheesy and ooey and gooey. Alright, we're going to give this a try. I already know it's going to be good, but I just want to show you all how good it is. You'll never get used to that taste. It's cheesy, it's gooey, it's so comforting, it just hits your soul. It's just so good. Again, I am Kia Denise, and this was Cooking with Kia. I thank you all for rocking with me. To end our segment, I must finish my wine. The end of the wine, which means it is the end of the segment. I'll see you all next time.